What's going on, guys? Shawnee Salami. So my friend Get Spiffy from Rangers Twitter, do not ever go there, worst place on earth. But he was explaining to me that he's been doing the 40-player modes on the front page, and it's something I used to do a ton when it was on the front page. Like, I think it was well over like a year and a half ago at this point. I could be wrong, but now that it's back and there are differences with it now, I wanted to give my thoughts on it after trying it for a few days. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with what I found. If you want the quick answer right away, it's that it is worth doing, despite the fact it will probably never be as popular as the 64-player mode. But I'd appreciate if you guys watch this video so you can give it more, like, I'll give more in-depth thoughts on the thing as a whole, what I found from it, and also what I found from it when I used to play, because a lot of that still rings true, it feels like. And before I continue, I also want to say the Discord will be in the pinned comment, and as always, I love you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. It's just been so cool. We recently hit 1.5 thousand subscribers, and it'll never get old getting the messages and just hearing the support, guys, so I'll never take it for granted. But anyway, this is going to be Fallmeyer. This video is not really so much about the gameplay. It's mostly just so you could look at what it looks like while I talk about it. And I'm sure right off the bat you'll notice that it's a lot more, I don't want to say empty because there's still players everywhere. Like right now we're missing, I think, three or four, so it's not the full 20 on 20 just yet. It's only a few minutes into the game, so that's to be expected. The most unique thing I find about this mode is that whether you're good or bad, you are also making a much bigger difference on the game just by nature of there being less players than you ever will in a 64-player lobby, despite if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But what's unique about that is I also find this to be very beginner friendly. And unpacking that a little more is the fact that because there's just so much more open space, you're not running into a player every step. Look at the space here. It's plenty of opportunity to have a one-on-one fight or just smaller scale battles where you can focus more on your mechanics and combat like fundamentals more than you can in a 64 lobby, where if you're new, you're just going to get killed a lot, and that's kind of the experience. This game mode is not going to teach you game sense nearly as well, just because, unless this is all you're doing, but I think you should be doing 64s mostly anyway. But this game mode's not going to teach you like where to stand, because I'm going to sound like a broken record. There's less players, you get more freedom of where you want to go, which should be the objective. You know, I always got to say that. But yeah, so just to reiterate, you're getting in smaller fights. You're not getting overwhelmed all the time, or relying on your teammates. Torn Banner kind of sells this mode as a more methodical and tactical experience for Chivalry 2, and I think that really is kind of what they succeed in here. Another important point about this is, while it's always active, and I was finding that there's always at least 2 full games going in my region, which is North America East. Now, this is the part that was the most frustrating for me. This lobby was pretty good, some high levels, but it can be a little hit or miss, because if you're a good player, you want to be fighting other good players. But overall, I would say that's kind of a good thing. That kind of speaks to what I was saying about it's a good beginner-friendly game mode, because if you're going on at a time when you're not seeing a lot of high levels, you want to be fighting people of equal skill level. You don't want to just be getting killed all the time at first. That is how you get better, but you also get better and have more fun, quite frankly, by fighting people equal to you. So it was frustrating for me personally when that was happening. It wasn't all the time either. There were some level of thousands in here occasionally that I would hunt down, but that's another thing to keep in mind. Now we'll address the elephant in the room for a lot of you, and that is horses. Now, I personally don't mind them. I think they add some fun little chaos to the game that feels like, just hectic as hell, and I find that fun. I don't want it all the time, that's for sure. But I think it really does add a lot into this game mode, because it is more methodical, it is slower paced, and when those horses start coming, it can add a little bit of, as I said, chaos, insanity, whatever. I don't think it's as bad as people say. That could be an opinion thing, but I also think maybe it doesn't impact it as much as you guys think, because it's not like it's going on at all times throughout the entire game, right? There's a spawn wave, people fill it, and the horses come, and then it's over. That's really it. That really wraps up about my thoughts on this. I hope you guys appreciate where I'm coming from with a lot of this, because I'm trying to be as objective as possible. But overall, I think it's a nice thing you could do to switch it up if you're a little bored of 64 players. And the biggest point for me was, if you're a little newer, I think it's ideal for you, but I also think it's fun for people who've been around a while as well. All that being said, guys, I've also got a lot of requests to do videos without commentary in the Discord. People have been mentioning it. I personally prefer having the commentary over it, but, you know, I was thinking, if I'm going to let the rest of this play, because it's mostly about my thoughts on that game mode. And please let me know what you guys think without commentary, if you'd like to see these occasionally. I always like having my voice over it because I think it's more exciting, but I want your guys' feedback on this. So after I die here, we will play that for you. We'll play the rest of the gameplay for you without me. I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a good one, and I love you all.
gain control of the bridge! Hold the bridge! The Agathians must not fly cover here! Fight the Agathians off the bridge! Deny the Agathians entry! Safeguard the gatehouse! Sorry. Protect our gate and the gatehouse!
Push them back! Defend the gate!
Defend gate at all costs!
This is my realm!
Protect our gate and the gatehouse!
Thank you.